Hello, I'm Nicole Millar and this is Small Talk. Every week I have a chat with an English-speaking expat who lives in Catalonia, and today my guest is Lisandro Serra. Welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you for inviting me.
Well, we actually live really close to each other, and we've only just discovered that.
Yeah, like 15 kilometers away.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But we'll come into that and where you live in Catalonia now. But you were born in Madrid.
Yes.
Although you're Argentinian.
Yeah,
well, your parents are.
I think I'm in between, in the Atlantic.
What do you feel?
Yeah, I feel like a foreign in Spain and a foreign in Argentina.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because you've lived... you were born in Madrid, and at 9 years old you went to live in Buenos Aires?
Buenos Aires.
Okay, is that because your parents moved back?
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah.
how was that for you?
Difficult at the beginning.
Yeah.
And then I'm very grateful about the experience, because it forged me in a way.
Yeah.
So,
did you feel really Spanish before you left, and then?
Oh yeah.
And then you had to change a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the school, everybody was pointing me, because I speak very different.
Yeah.
And then somehow it started flowing.
It changes again. Yeah, I suppose as a 9-year-old it's pretty easy to fit in eventually, isn't it? Yeah. How long were you in Buenos Aires for?
Until I was 20, and then I started traveling.
Yeah, apparently you have travelled the world.
Quite a bit.
Tell me about 7 years of travelling?
7 years, yeah.
Tell me about it.
Amazing experience. And I feel that it's cheaper to travel the world than living in just one place.
You're probably right. Well, it depends where you travel.
It depends how you travel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me where you went.
Well, I visit South America, North America, some Europe, East Asia, and Australia.
Okay. And what was your favourite place out of all of that?
Hard to tell. There's many places that touch my heart. Canada is I think is number one.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it about Canada?
The West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, the islands is the energy, the landscape, the nature itself, the people, really easygoing.
Yeah.
And very easy to live.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's just the best place to be.
How long were you there for?
A year and a half.
And why didn't you stay?
I almost stayed. I was. The thing is, my family lives here, and I'm very attached to my family.
So they've moved from Buenos Aires to Catalonia now?
Yeah, my sister is in Buenos Aires, my dad is here, my brother was in England, now he's here, now he's going back. So it's a bit like if I would live in Canada, I would miss a lot of my family.
So family is very important to you?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah,
and you did live a little bit in the UK as well?
Yes.
How was that?
Cold.
Yeah.
And wet.
That's what everyone says. I know, apart from the cold and wet.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, it is.
Very intense. Lovely people. Good. And nice beer.
Nice beer?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Beer.
Pubs,
and very interesting culture, and it's very the soul life, of creating is very active.
Yeah.
And people appreciate lots of handwork and music and poetry and everything.
Which is all your passions, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I like.
Where in the UK were you?
And Forest Row is close
Sussex?
to East Sussex.
East Sussex, it is, yeah. Wow, you got that right.
Yeah.
And I was about to say London, but got it right. So now, where do you live?
I live between Besalú and Beuda. In the Garrocha.
In the Garrocha.
Yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know, Besalú is north of Girona.
Yes.
North of Banyoles.
Very close to France.
One of the oldest medieval towns. I think it was the oldest before the French border, actually, many years ago.
Yeah, I think so.
Beautiful, beautiful little village.
And the bridge is just the
Everything.
cherry on top of the dessert.
Yeah, it's a really wonderful place for anyone who hasn't visited. So what took you to the Garrocha?
Well, I think destiny. I have relatives in Madrid, and so I start traveling around Spain to see where I can put my roots.
Yeah.
You know? I went to Extremadura, to Asturias, and then I thought, okay, let's try Catalonia, because
Okay.
I had the connection with Cadaqués, as I told you about it.
Yeah, we can talk about that next.
And so I went to Cadaqués. I did a small praying, a ceremony, and something came, and a lot of signals in the travel that's saying that this is the place. But
Yeah.
I knew nobody.
Cadaqués is the place, or Catalonia is
Catalonia,
Okay,
and the Garrocha area.
Okay.
You know, the landscape is just beautiful, evergreen oaks, and even in winter is just beautiful,
Yeah.
sunny.
Mountains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not too dry as well, because
Yeah.
the rest of Spain is a bit dry, for me at least. And then I met a few friends, and somehow, with these new friends, and I went back to Garrocha.
Yeah.
And so I started making connections and finding myself around. So it was pretty nice.
So how long have you been in Beuda?
In Beuda, about a year and a half.
Not long then.
Not long, but in Besalú I was living before
Okay.
for something like a year.
Okay. So you've been in Catalonia for about 3 years.
About 3 years.
Okay. Love
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's home now.
It's home.
Yeah.
I feel like very comfy.
Settled. Yeah.
Yeah, and Catalan somehow is not difficult for me.
Well, so let's go back to you said there was a connection with Cadaqués
Yes.
and a great-grandfather. So tell me about that.
So my parents are artists, my brother and sister too. So I lived since I was little in a context of art.
Okay.
So my dad and my mom, when I was a kid, they did a lot of exhibition in Cadaqués. So
Okay.
when we were kids, we were often going
From Madrid?
to Cadaqués and back and forth.
Yeah.
And we had friends in Cadaqués when we were little and so on. So in my memories of my childhood, it was like a very special place, and it's a beautiful place.
Oh, it's another absolutely you must visit.
It's like
Cadaqués.
a must visit.
It's unbelievable.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so that's why I wanted to go back. And then the father of my father's father, so,
Your great-grandfather?
yeah, Serra,
Yeah.
very Catalan, is from Saint Paul de Mer.
Yeah, where is that? Because I had a look and I couldn't find it.
It's close to Barcelona in the coast,
Okay.
going up north to the Bisbal. You know, it's in
Okay.
the,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
it's not
So,
not so
yeah,
far.
very Catalan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I must go and pay a visit to my
Yeah.
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 So you feel that the culture, the Catalan culture and everything comes very easily to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And did you speak Catalan before you came here?
No, never.
No. But has that come easily to you as well?
Yeah, somehow I speak a bit Italian, and
so you got the
so
good mix.
I got somehow it's similar in a way, and so I guess I have some. It's easier for me the languages. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. Amazing. So you built your house?
I built my house. It's a roundhouse.
Oh.
Yeah, very.
Do we have
interesting.
pictures of it? No.
I can send you.
Oh,
later.
okay, but not for now.
Not here.
No. A roundhouse?
A roundhouse, and it has I don't know how you call it in English. It's a reciprocal roof. So each beam,
Yeah.
it rests on the next one.
Okay, yeah,
So
overlapping around.
Overlapping.
Yeah.
So at the end, it makes like a focus, you know, like
Yeah.
on the camera.
Yeah.
So it holds the entire roof just like that.
Okay.
So it's a very wide open space.
Made out of wood?
Wood.
The whole house?
The whole house. And then outside is made of canvas.
Yeah.
So waterproof canvas.
Yeah.
And I saw all the canvas myself with.
Did you?
Yeah, with my sewing machine. And I also did the insulation. So it was from scratch.
Man-made.
Man-made, completely.
How did you buy the plot of land?
No,
to put it on,
It's
or-
from friends. The landowner a very nice guy, German, and he and his wife offer a piece of land to make this project.
Really?
Yeah, in exchange of doing works in the land and things.
Yeah.
So that I like doing this kind of things.
Yeah.
So it was like a big thing, you know. Like
How long did it take?
3 months.
Is that all?
I was working 14 hours a day.
Okay, yeah.
pretty much.
Every day of the week.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. So how does the roundhouse work, and why did you choose round?
Actually, it's a dodecahedral. So there's 12 faces.
Okay.
And I choose 12 because I really like the esoteric part of the number.
Right.
With the astrological signs. Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah. And the 12 numbers, and so I put it with the compass. So it has a north, south, east, and west. And from there's like 12 frames.
Okay.
Yeah, that has an angle, exact angle, and joined together they make the roundness.
Okay. Yeah.
And the good thing of having frames is that I can build windows, as many as I wanted.
Yeah, in every section.
Yeah, and it has tiles, and it's beautiful. It's just a small, perfect little home, and actually I can dismantle, move it away, and put it in.
Really?
Yeah.
You can take it down and move it?
Exactly.
So if your lovely German tenants say, no, we don't want it here anymore,
right. They don't.
You can just pick it up.
But yeah, but
Yeah.
I can do it.
Okay. So to fund your travelling for 7 years, you are a leather worker.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was like my second work. I always
What's
carried.
the first?
I was a lot of volunteering.
Okay.
I wanted to meet the people from the place in a common ground.
Okay.
Sort of thing.
Yeah.
And travel. That's why I told you before. Depends on how you travel.
Yeah.
And this way also is very economical because I'm always interchanging work for something else. In this case, accommodation and food, and also I have the experience of knowing the people from the same common ground.
From every country.
So, for example, once I went 2 months in Amazonas.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was volunteering in a village of I think it was 30 families living together, and they were the Achuar, from the Jivaros.
Okay.
So to go there, I had to take a small plane, 2 hours in the middle of the jungle, and land in a runway that was
in the woods.
In the woods completely, and then take a few canoes till I got to the community, and beautiful people.
Yeah.
And I was teaching English for them because
Yeah.
they had a project of sort of eco lodge, so people could go there by plane and have an experience in a really nice resort.
Okay.
And see the beauties of the jungle. Anyway, it's a really strong experience, and the thing before I go there, it was like, oh, watch out with the malaria, you know.
Yeah.
Especially if you go for a 2-month period or more, and then you have to. If you want to go do it well, you have to take this pill and blah blah blah. But then your liver and say, I don't want to take any drugs. So at the beginning, the first night, my whole body was bitten by
mosquitoes.
Like mosquitoes. Yeah.
And were you okay?
I was okay.
Really?
And I think the worst is what I don't know.
Yeah.
Because there are so many things. It's like in this place, in 1 hectare, there's more biodiversity than in whole Canada and the US.
Really?
In 1 hectare.
That's amazing.
So this is just the
Yeah.
Pandora's box, you know.
So how long were you there for?
2 months.
Okay. That's volunteering.
Volunteering.
And let's talk about your leather work. Actually, you've got quite a few interests. Your more interested in marital arts.
Yeah.
You're an instructor, aren't you?
Yeah.
Then your leatherwork. So which one do you want to talk about first?
Well, I think they are mixed in a way.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me.
Yeah. Well, with leatherwork, I'm every day using very sharp instruments like knives and so on. So I have to be very focused when I do something, because it can be a very bad injury.
Yeah.
So, it's what I feel is very interesting, how art and crafts works within a human soul.
Okay.
And the connection that I receive by doing something like this is much greater than if I just buy something in the store that it was mass produced and things.
Well, as you said, especially in England, people prefer handmade things,
exactly,
don't they?
and I think I feel that if I, for example, buy a belt in the Chinese market, for saying something, I know it's going to last 3 months, but it cost me 5 years. Yeah, my connection with this belt in this case is not deep. You know, it's going to be like use and
just
waste. Function. Then if I buy something handmade with the best materials, with something that comes from an animal skin, you know, in this case, after 30 years of using this belt, I have established a connection.
Is that how long it will last?
Or more.
A belt that you've made?
For example.
Have you got any? Let's bring your examples up.
For example, this belt is made out of cow shoulder. And
so you know exactly where it's come from, do you?
Yeah, it comes from a tannery in Igualada, in Catalonia.
Okay.
So it's locally made.
Yeah.
And it's made from a tannery that is a 4th generation tannery. So it comes from great-grandfather, grandfather, father and son.
Still family run?
Family run.
Okay.
And it's made without chemicals. It means it's tanned with...
So do you treat it or do they treat it?
They do it. Okay. Yeah, it's treated with bark.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so leather...
Bark from a tree? Bark.
From a tree. Oh. From quebracho, mainly, is what they use. It can be done with oak and evergreen oak. I work with 3 tanneries, and 2 are in the core of Spain. Yeah. And these 2 tanneries, one make it manually, the leather, and is as well 4th generation tannery, and the other is more industrial made, still having the same methods of the past. Okay. So the quality is superior.
Super high.
It's the best leather I found in Spain.
And how much does that belt cost then? Just because you said in the Chinese market you'll buy it for 5 years.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, I don't have the prices here.
More or less.
It's about 65 to 70 euros.
But it will last you a lifetime.
Yes, and then as you see, there's no holes and it's unfinished. So if a client say, my size is 40 inches. Okay. So I just go to 40 inches, go to a little bit more and a little bit less, and every belt is finished for each person.
Oh, that's nice. And you have a workshop in Besalú.
In Besalú. In the main square.
In the main square plaza. And then your website that's been up, you can order through that, can't you?
Yeah.
Can we have a look at what else you've got?
Then I also have one-off bags, for example. This is never to be repeated. It's a
one-off, an original.
Original.
Yeah. Is that with all your products then?
Not all, but some of them. I still want to have this feeling of art. Yeah. You know? So it's like a sculpture. Yeah. In this case, this is based on a traditional cartridge bag from the UK.
Oh, okay.
I once repaired a 150-year-old cartridge bag from a hunter.
Yeah.
And just to feel the such an antique leather.
Yeah.
Is just.
Oh,
amazing.
I love it when it's worn.
Exactly.
And so these should be all treated, I presume, just to keep them going.
I also sell leather food to keep in
like
oiling.
A saddle for a horse,
yes.
kind of thing. Yeah.
And this is hand stitched with the kangaroo leather lace.
Is it? That's kangaroo.
Yes, and it's the strongest leather in the world.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
If you see a kangaroo,
you know why.
You know why.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so in this case, this is a one-off.
Mm-hmm.
And for example, I have one that is inspired in Besalú. Let's see if I can take it. Cha-cha-chang.
Oh, okay, wow, so you've got the bridge.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the bridge.
Yeah.
And the mountains, this is the Montserrat.
Okay, so it's behind, yeah.
Imagination.
Yeah, no.
This is Evergreen Oak and the Fluvià River.
Yeah.
And also it's all with my skibble knife. I draw the drawing.
Yeah.
And as you can see, there's many gaucho techniques of lacing.
Mm-hmm.
And in one bag, there's like 5 or 6 different techniques of lacing.
Where did you learn all of these techniques?
A good question.
Okay.
While traveling,
yeah.
I learned lots. My partner, she was leather worker.
Yeah.
And she taught me what she knew.
Mm-hmm.
My dad also did leather work when he was younger.
Okay.
And also my great grandfather from Argentina, he was a leather worker.
Okay, so it really runs in the family.
It runs in the family.
Yeah.
And combining this with art and other things,
yeah.
It came back to me. Then I have good friends in the UK that they inspire me of having my own project as well.
Mm-hmm.
And one is Mackenzie bags in Scotland, mm-hmm. Simon. And the other one is John Hager in Devon, in Totnes.
Oh, wow. Up opposite ends of the country.
Yeah. So these two persons really inspire me in doing my work this way.
Do you want to talk about your martial arts quickly?
Okay.
Yeah, because this is your big passion, isn't it?
Yeah, my big passion.
You love it.
Well, it's one of my biggest passions. But I really
Tell me
love
about it.
Well,
you're an instructor.
I'm instructor. I have my dojo in Besalú as well.
Okay.
I teach.
What's that? What's a dojo?
A dojo is where it's like a gym.
Yeah.
But dojo in Japanese is where is like the hall
mm-hmm.
where we train.
Okay.
Yeah. And I run classes twice a week of ninjutsu or Bujinkan Budo Taijutsu.
Right.
Yeah.
There's a picture of you there with a sword.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry. And
I won't make you angry.
And well, the interesting thing of Japanese culture is that they have a connection on and a methodology of doing something that for me is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's like I guess I can compare it with the Germans. Yeah?
Okay.
Like they if they feel something, they will do it. Focused. And the Japanese, they have I don't know, there's something else that I really, really like. And I think it's the spiritual part as well. And how they bond together the spiritual, the physical, and the soul sort of
mm-hmm.
life. And in Bujinkan, we train 9 different schools. 3 of them are ninja,
mm-hmm.
yeah, and 6 are from samurai origin.
Wow!
So we have a good fun using all kind of weapons, and
are your classes popular?
Well,
I mean, Besalú, I can't imagine.
Besalú is quite slow, and most of my students are from outside Besalú.
Yeah.
And I'm probably opening a dojo in Olot as well,
okay.
trying to expand it.
Yeah. Where did you learn
I learned in Argentina.
Okay.
Yeah, my instructor for 11 years is Juan Manuel Gutierrez in Argentina.
Okay.
And with him, I went to Japan a few years ago to train with the Grandmaster. And again this year.
You're going next month, aren't you?
Yeah.
Who is the Grandmaster?
Hatsumi, Sensei, Masaki Hatsumi.
And why is he the Grandmaster?
Well, he's the 34th heriter of this tradition.
Really?
So
he really is the kind of next in line, the top that you can learn from.
Yeah, is the one.
How long are you going to Japan for?
3 weeks.
3 weeks, and that's all to learn new techniques?
Yeah, mainly. I'm going with my girlfriend that also is a Bujinkan practitioner.
Yeah.
And we might go to the Mount Fuji and to visit.
Travel
a
Amazing. Yeah. So this is the art of ninjas.
Yes.
And we've talked about the spiritual link between craft arts and human consciousness. Wow. Oh, moving back to your family. It's like blowing my mind a little bit. Moving back to your family, you have your brother and sister-in-law living in Besalú.
Yes. Now they are moving to Hereford in the UK.
Are they leaving?
Yeah, next month.
Did they move to Besalú because you were there?
Mainly.
Oh.
Yeah, they loved Besalú.
And why are they leaving?
Well, they have a new baby coming on, and she has the family there.
She's English then?
Yes.
Okay.
And, well, there's so many things that are more easier in England than here, of course.
Yeah.
And my brother is an artist, and so...
It really does run in the family then?
Yeah, and he's got best chances to show in London than in Girona, for example.
Okay. And your dad has just arrived, apparently.
Yes, and we are hoping to share the workshop. And we're going to start mixing leather and iron and other...
So you work with metal as well?
My dad.
Your dad does?
Yes.
And, when did he arrive in Besalú? And why? Because you were here as well?
Of course.
From Madrid?
Well, he was in Argentina.
Yeah.
And before that, he was living in Forest Row.
Yeah.
So
okay,
we are moving.
Following you around.
Yeah.
It's been brilliant to talk to you. So if you want to see or get any of your leatherwork, it's in Besalú.
Yes.
And then your website came up, so you can buy. So you've got a shop online as well.
Yeah, and it's so good to have a shop online.
Yeah.
I can focus on my work and
distribute.
Yeah, and it travels all around.
Yeah, this is true. And if you want to learn martial arts as well, you are there.
Yeah.
Is that link as well on your website?
No, but in Besalú there's all sort of signs everywhere where you can
check you out.
Exactly.
Thank you very much for coming to speak to me.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for watching. That's all we've got time for, and hopefully see you next week.